Hi everybody, this is Oleg. Welcome to Oregon Preparedness. In today's video, I want to talk about coronavirus and how things are just going downhill really fast. I'll start with schools. Many districts have closed their schools for now. Oregon did the same thing. Starting today, which is March 16th, until the end of the month, schools in Oregon are closed. And so are many more businesses. All the bars, clubs, any social events are canceled, concerts. I don't think there's very many people at casinos. I heard that you can stay pretty much in any hotel in Las Vegas for like $50. Can you imagine the impact all this has on the economy? I'm sure there's going to be so many businesses that are going to close their doors, probably on a daily basis. All this economy that has been building up for years is being destroyed before our eyes. And if and when this will get stopped, hopefully it will, it's going to take another, I don't know how many years to bring it back to the same levels. I have mixed feelings about coronavirus. One day I think it's China's revenge to the United States for the tariffs. Other times I think that it just happened, nobody planned it. It's hard to say. No one really knows the truth. All I know is that the direction it's going right now is not a good one. And I think if it keeps going the way it's going, it will only get worse. And I hate to sound negative or pessimistic, but it is what it is. We have witnessed toilet paper and cold medicine disappearing from the shelves. What's next? Food and water? Possible. Everywhere I go to different businesses, everywhere is quiet. I stopped at the truck stop this morning to get some gas, and it's just a ghost town. Truck stop, one of those Love's truck stops, where business is booming at 5 a.m. All the pumps are busy. People inside buying food and things. There was only 2 people plus me in the whole entire truck stop. Even fast food restaurants have closed their dining rooms. You can only get food to go. And all those preventative measures are good. I'm happy they put them in place. They should have done it a month ago, or even 2 months ago when they first heard it. Why they didn't, I have no idea. But better late than never. However, the impact it has on local and regional and global economy is insane. I don't even know if it will ever climb out of it. I remember crash of 2008, and everybody were saying that next crash is going to be worse. I don't think anybody thought that this crash, which is, I think, is already at our doorsteps, it's already coming, it's already happening. Obviously, we can see if it doesn't get stopped, it's going to be much worse. How much worse, we'll see. But one more thing I'd like to point out. As things are disappearing from the stores, and I want to mention this, no one thought about this 2 or 3 months ago. 3 months ago for sure, no one thought about it. Yet it's happening. What I'm thinking, what also could happen next is, if it's all done intentionally, for an example, if, the big word is if, Next could be electricity. As many of you witnessed, many of you saw it. They've been practicing with Venezuela last year and South America in general. About a year ago, Venezuela was out of electricity for 3 weeks. 3 weeks is an eternity when you have no electricity. Nothing is working. And the worst part is, people that were in Venezuela, that lived through it, I'm sure to them, when you have no electricity for a day or two, it sucks, it's inconvenient, but tomorrow they're probably gonna fix it. What about when 1 week goes by? 2 weeks? You're on your 3rd week, you start to believe that it will never go back on. Just like when you have a flu, for example. If you're sick with cold, and usually, you get you're done with it in a few days, a week at the most. Sometimes, myself included, I've had before colds that would last 2 weeks. At that point, it seems like it will never stop. Same thing, those people who were living in Venezuela at that time, 3 weeks without electricity. I'm sure you can go back and look on YouTube for videos. People were burning fires on the streets. I bet most of them thought this is indefinitely. So then later, a few months later, they had power outage in portions of Argentina and Uruguay, Paraguay, Chile, a bunch of South American countries. And I believe all that was practice. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm too much into conspiracy, but I could be right too. And I think, in my opinion, that was definitely practice, and in my opinion, it's coming here. I wouldn't be surprised if a few months down the road we won't have any electricity. At least, if that happens, we are heading into the summer. That's going to be a little bit helpful. Unless summer is hot and humid in some parts of the countries, and then it's not so good because your AC is not going to work. Oops, sorry. Wind blew my phone off. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up this video. Something to think about. Keep getting prepared. Yesterday I went out, I bought a lot of food. My interior of my car was absolutely full of food to the ceiling. Spent a bunch of money, but most of food I bought is long-lasting food, and in packages and cans and stuff like that. It will last for years, so that's not money wasted. I'll eat it eventually if you don't have any emergency. But if you do, I'll be happy I did it. So I encourage every one of you, if you cannot find toilet paper, find napkins. If you cannot find that, get paper towels, whatever paper you can get your hands on. Get a bunch of plastic bags, because if there would be no electricity, sewer systems wouldn't work. And in that case, who knows where you're gonna take care of your business. But I think plastic bags, like those bags you can get in the stores, not anymore in Oregon. Oregon changed their policy, they're 5 cents each now. But you can go, if you live in Portland, for example, you can go across the river to Washington, and still, when you go grocery shopping, just get a bunch of bags. Use the ones that you use for your grocery shopping. Put them away, you might need them. Anyway, take care everybody. Get prepared, stay prepared, be ready for what's coming. And hopefully what's coming is not any worse than it is now. I think eventually it will get worse, but hopefully at least not for now. Okay, we'll see you in the next upload. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video and share if you find it useful. Take care.